The elves are all here. You'll love to see them. I think I have like every elf in my deck out in the battlefield here. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with the Mana Man, and today we got a juicer for you. We got Alchemy Elves. Wizards has decided to use Alchemy to buff up these elves, and they are pretty formidable now. I'm telling you what, pretty good. Do not sleep on them. So let's take a little bit of let's delve into this deck. Not a Delver deck, but let's delve into it. We do have, okay, first off, you'll notice that the curve is very, very awkward. Now, this is by design. I think that all of the power spells in this deck are going to be 4-drops. All of them are. So we have the Canopy Tactician. Other elves you control are going to get 1/1, and you can just tap it for green, 3 green. And then you have A-Tyvar Kell, and kind of gives me Keenan and Kell vibes, but elves you control are going to get, they're going to be able to tap for black, or you can put 2 1/1 counters, untap it, gains Death Touch, create a 1/1, and then for -7, whenever you cast an elf, it gains haste, and until the end of turn you draw 2 cards. If that goes off, it's absolutely nuts. It doesn't come up a whole lot in this deck, but if it does go off, that is going to be very, very crazy. But Herald unites the elves, mill 5 cards, and then you're going to put any elf or A-Tyvar card onto the battlefield, which is really, really good. It used to be 3, but now they made it 5, which is awesome. And then put a 1/1 counter on each elf, and then whenever you attack, you get -1/-1. So if you have like a full army of elves, and you swing in with 7 elves, you're going to have 7 opportunities to put a -1/-1 on creatures. So you get to pretty much clear the board and clear the path. Really, really awesome here. I am running Realmwalker as my 1 3-drop. We'll get into right after this. We'll tell you why we're not really running too many 3-drops, but this card's really good, and it can absolutely help extend games, so that's why I have it. It's a shapeshifter, and it's a changeling, so it is automatically an elf. And then when it comes out, you just call elf, and you can start storming elves off the top of your deck. We're only running 2 because it is kind of a grindier card that can really push into games. So I do like this card a lot, though. So let's get into why we are running like the weird curve, and I think all the power spells, again, are all 4-drops. So how are we going to get into our 4-drops? Well, there's 2 different ways. Obviously, we have the Sculptor of Winter, which is an elf, and it also lets us ramp up 1 more behind our turn. So Sculptor of Winter is going to let us get into a 4-drop 1 turn earlier. And then we also have another elf. This elf also lets you tap an untapped creature you control and then add 1 mana. So there's 2 different ways that we can skip presumably our turn 3 and just get straight into one of our power spells that we really, really need to get into. And then once you get into these 4-drops on turn 3, that is when the value starts to accrue. So Jaspera Sentinel and Sculptor of Winter, we are running Snowlands just for that reason. Really, really awesome. We got the Tajuru Blightblade, which has just Death Touch, and it's an elf, but it has Death Touch, and that is really good against a lot of different creature decks. Elvish Warmaster is pretty much the, I don't want to say MVP, but I don't want to say MVP, but like it's very, very good. Whenever another elf is going to enter the battlefield, you're going to get a 1/1. And what's really nice about this, there's 2 cards here that you're going to sink a lot of mana. If you'll notice, the Canopy Tactician is going to add 3 green. The A-Tyvar Kell, adds a bunch of black, which you have a bunch of elves out, so you have a bunch of mana generation. You can also untap the Canopy Tactician for more mana, so you have so much mana in this deck. It's very important that you have something to sink that into. So there's 2 things. We have the Elvish Warmaster, which has for 7 elves you control get 2/2 and gain Death Touch, which is nuts. And then we have March of Wretched Sorrow. I love this card. I'm actually thinking about kicking this up to a 3, because not only does this help you win going second, which is a very, very big important thing. I actually think I am. Let's go ahead and I'll do that in the outro. I'm gonna kick this up to 3 at least. March of Wretched Sorrow is so good, because if you're behind in a creature deck, let's say you have like a full army of creatures, you can literally sink all of your mana into this March of Wretched Sorrow, and you can just deal like, let's just be ridiculous, you can just deal like 11 damage to something, just blow it the heck up to the high heavens, and then get that life back. And then you're just gonna get all of that life back, and like that I'm telling you, that could be the meaning of life and death versus an aggro deck. So especially if you're going second, if you're facing an aggro deck, this is removal, it's life gain, and we have so much mana that we need to sink our mana into one of these War Masters or March of Wretched Sorrows. And last but not least, you got the A-Skemfar Avenger. This is really good. They made it so where it doesn't have to be a non-token. Whenever another elf or berserker you control dies, you just draw a card and lose 1 life. So if you get Doomscarred, now you're going to draw 2 or 3 or 4 or however many elves you had on the battlefield rather than 1. So they boosted up these elves. I really love them. There are a few other elves that are bumped, but this is just kind of the first deck list that I came up with that I think is going to be pretty competitive. So let's see if we can take these Alchemy Elves and do some damage. Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Lolas, how we doing here? I can't wait to try out these elves, man. I've played against them. I haven't really played with them yet, but man, this is gonna be hopefully pretty cool. March of Wretched Sorrow, okie dokie. What do we want to do? Do we want to go for a guaranteed turn 2 drop, or do we want to go for a Blightblade? I think it's a little bit more important to get our mana out, so it's gonna be more important to go for Sculptor of Winter. I'm just not too worried because they didn't drop a creature at first. I think we can forego the Death Toucher. They can discard a card, pay 3, or pay 1 rather, so we get the Sentinel out. And okay, we gotta make a decision here. I think we want to just get out. Yeah, let's go for the Sculptor of Winter. We're incredibly awkward right now. Typically, you want to go for the Warmaster as early as possible so that you get the 1/1s out, which would be really helpful against this Fleeting Spirit. But we're just really awkward, and I want to make sure that we get into another land. Which, if we can't do that, we can at least untap a target snow land. It's at least something we can do. And a Portable Hole is going to take away our dreams, our hopes and dreams. Not good. And a Thalia. That's actually not that big a deal. We're not really running too many non-creatures, so. On to 17. Okay, fingers crossed for a land here. We don't get one, which is horrible. Oh, God. Okay. Let's go for the Sentinel, and then let's go for the Blightblade. I think this way, I mean, we can at least get some land going with the Sentinel, and at least threaten them. So we're doing the absolute most here. I mean, we're already missed a land drop. Yeah, this is really bad, but maybe there's some hope. Maybe there's some hope. Ebon Angel. They're gonna be able to tap what, both of us out. Yeah, I think we can draw a land here. There's still some hope. There's still some hope if we can draw a land. We only take 5 here. That's like not out. We're not out for the count. We can generate some more 1/1s here as well with the Elvish Warmaster. So to theoretically block these out, and thank goodness we get a land. We could not have survived another turn. No way. Okie dokie. So let's go for Elvish Warmaster. Yeah, we're still looking really rough here, but we're going to have to do it. Let's go for Elvish Warmaster. March of Wretched Sorrow is kind of dead right now, so we don't have any other black sources. So I guess we'll just go for the Sculptor of Winter. I'm actually going to tap the Warmaster. I'd rather keep the Blightblade out. And then, because the Sculptor of Winter comes out, we'll also be able to chump out a 1/1 with the Warmaster. So, okay, we're doing the most we can. We set up a little bit of a defensive front here. What I really like about this deck is once you get A-Tyvar Kell out, all your elves can tap for mana, and then you can just you can sink all of that mana into March of Wretched Sorrow, and then gain a bunch of life back. So that is going to be primarily our #1 option here. Are they gonna swing all? Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't do that, Lolas. I was hoping you wouldn't do that, because now I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. I think we just have to start doing see, this kills you. This has Death Touch. I think we're just gonna have to do this. Like, we have to just prevent all of the damage we can. We gotta just be very wary of our life total. It's not fun, but sometimes Magic's not, and you gotta do the hard decisions. So take 2. We take another 3 from that other Ebon Angel. I think it's okay. I mean, it's you know, it is what it is. We go for Realmwalker. Oh my gosh, Realmwalker at least gives us something for the Ebon Angel, I suppose. And we can at least block the Thalia with the Realmwalker, so yeah, I think it's gonna have to be the Realmwalker. We'll call Elf. Obviously, we're calling Elf. That is what our deck is about. We get another March of Wretched Sorrow. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. We can use the March of Wretched Sorrow on something now. So we're not obviously not attacking. So how much mana can we generate with this? We can generate 1 with the Sentinel, but it also costs 1 more, and then we can exile A-Skemfar. So that's a lot to take in. I think we can do what, 2? Hold on. So Skyclave Apparition. Let's wait until. Hopefully they don't take the Sentinel. Elvish Warmaster. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. For now. They can't swing with the Thalia. Oh, they can now. Okay, we have to make a decision. I kind of want to kill this right now so that they can't swing in and be aggressive. So, if we tap this for black, we're going to have to tap off this. So let's go ahead and do that. We can use this for 0, and then it costs 1 more. So I think we can use this for 2 if we exile this to target you. No, it has to be 1. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It has to be 1, and we exile the A-Skemfar Avenger just for this aspirant. But it's going to be well worth it just so they can't swing in with the Thalia. So, boom. Yeah, I think we're sitting pretty now. They can swing in here. I'm going to let this go because I need this Realmwalker for the Thalia. I just need it. So, not great here. Now we're sitting... Still not phenomenal, but we still have a March of Wretched Sorrow. We can play this for... I wish we could get this A-Tyvar Kell out. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Yeah, we're just going to have to pass the turn. If they try anything crazy, we've got this March of Wretched Sorrow, which will help out. We can use it for... not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Putting a lot of pressure on us here. How are we going to play this out? Okay, let them swing out. Are they going to swing all? They're not. Okay, so if we use this, it costs, we can shoot for 2. We can shoot for 2. I think we probably just chump. Man, this is rough. We just probably chump block here because I want to get A-Tyvar Kell out. Or I think we are going to have to use the March of Wretched Sorrow on the Thalia so that we can get the A-Tyvar Kell out. But right now, we're going to have to do this. I think we're just going to take it. I know, gosh, nothing seems good here. Nothing seems good. Okay. Hopeful Initiate. And then we can play this for 2 on Thalia. Yeah, I think we kind of just dug our grave here. I think we're just going to be a little bit too short, unfortunately. But maybe not. We shoot on the Skyclave Apparition. Maybe that'll do the trick. Because if we do it on the Thalia, we're still going to be a little bit short on the Fel. Maybe this will give us another... Ooh, we do get Canopy Tactician. That changes the whole game. That changes everything. Now we can just hardcast this with our lovely Realmwalker. And we're just going to do that. Now everything gets bigger. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I was not expecting that, but that's the beauty of the Realmwalker. Gotta love it. Hopefully they don't top deck something crazy here. If they top deck like an Evan Angel, it's probably game over. And they just get a land. Wow, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Wow, this Canopy Tactician, wow. That came in so clutch. So we're gonna get another Elvish Warmaster. Trying to think what we can do here. If you get A-Harald, oh, this is actually unfortunate because this is actually an enchantment. It's not a creature. So A-Tyvar Kell. We can go for A-Tyvar Kell using the Canopy Tactician. Oh, this is going to be good. Let's go for the Elvish Warmaster. Right, Elvish Warmaster, and then with the Tactician, we have enough for the A-Tyvar Kell. And then the A-Tyvar Kell can spit out an elf, and then we get an extra one with the Warmaster. This is actually looking pretty good.
My heroics will be known in realms beyond realms.
Realms beyond realms. Hello, Tyvar. Love to see ya. So we're gonna go create a 1/1, and then we get another 1/1 from the Warmaster. The elves are all here. You'll love to see them. I think I have like every elf in my deck out in the battlefield here, and it feels great. So we're gonna pass turn. Just not ready to attack yet. Not ready to attack just yet. I'm trying to think how can they break our board? They can draw something crazy, but we've got a lot of firepower out on this battlefield now. And they're just gonna pass. We get Herald unites the elves. Okie dokie, okie dokie. We're cooking with fire now. All right. I think we can use Canopy Tactician. We can get. I don't want to get too crazy though. If we use Canopy Tactician, we can untap it with the A-Tyvar Kell. So 1, 2, 3. How much damage could this be? We're gonna give them thinking. I know this isn't great for them, but I'm sorry. Let's see, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then untap it, and then we can give everything 2, 2 and Death Touch. I think we're gonna have to do it. I think we're gonna have to do that. Let's go ahead and drop this for 3, and put 2 1s on the Canopy Tactician. And we can go for Elvish Warmaster and just send the house. Just the house. And that would be like 8. That's a lot of damage here. That is a lot of damage. I think we're going to be... Yeah, screw it. Screw it. I know we're being a little aggressive here, but I kind of don't want to do anything. And because we have 4 rather than that, I think we can do this. Oh, I forgot that the mana goes away. So, well, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Well, that's embarrassing. I forgot to do it. So Faceless Haven's gonna come out to play, and wow, that's gonna be bad. That is don't play like me. Yeah, I mean, I can't even blame the Elves on that one, or playing the new deck right now, because that was just bad. I don't know what I was thinking there. Did I think I already swung? Because you can only use A-Tyvar as a sorcery, so wow, that's bad. That's bad. Don't play like me, kids. Do not play like me. Let's see if we can get out of this. Oh my goodness, that is okay. We're still sitting all right. I mean, the thing is like, we have to be a little bit careful here. If they take away our Realmwalker, I don't think they know that, but if they take away our Realmwalker, then I think they've got lethal. Oh god. I cannot believe I screwed that up, but it's okay. We gotta look forward. Let's see what we can do. Maybe they just chump block all their stuff. So the Foul is actually gonna die, so even if the Realmwalker dies, we could still play our Herald Unites the Elves. I just cannot believe I messed that up so bad. Wow. Truly embarrassing. Okay, so at least the Thalia dies. We're not going to do nearly enough for lethal. We could if we weren't stupid, but hey, I'm kind of dumb, so that's unfortunate. So we'll go for Herald Unites the Elves. Because we have the Elvish Warmaster, we're going to be able to get at least another chump blocker here. So let's see if we can right our wrongs here. Hopefully I get another Warmaster. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, and we do. We do. So let's go ahead and snag a Warmaster here so that we get 2 triggers, because we need all of the blockers we can get right now, because I don't want them to bring this Faceless Haven on the back end. Woo-wee. And we actually take it. So sloppy play, but we'll take it. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Windcreek, how we doing here? This is a pretty good hand here. I'm really excited, man. These elves, they I know a lot of people give a lot of flack for alchemy. Well, I mean, just in general, but just like giving power to archetypes that are normally pretty bad, I don't see why people hate that. They're like, oh my gosh, that's so stupid. I'm like, look, elves are good. Why can't we just enjoy it? I don't understand the negativity. I understand the negativity around not being able to play something for turns 2 and 3, but I don't understand the just raw negativity regarding a lot of this alchemy. Like, look, I understand that, you know, oh, it's like Hearthstone or whatever. I understand that, but guys, listen, this is a great opportunity to make things fun that were otherwise just terrible. Like, I don't see why that's so bad. I know I'm rambling on here now, but look, like, elves are fun, the equipment deck's fun. I'm gonna start making the equipment. I think that's something I want to get on the old agenda here, but enough rambling. Let's just enjoy what we got. I love these elves. Let's see, what do we want? We want the Tactician, or we want the Herald? I think we kind of want the Tactician so that we can go for Herald Unites the Elves and A-Tyvar next turn. So let's do that, because this is going to give us 3. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we're good there. And let's go ahead and just say no. Let's say no. The Dragon Guard's elite. I don't know what they got going on. These things can get really big, so I'd rather just keep the Death Toucher out in case they just make one of these things super big with all the 1/1 counters that they're presumably going to put on here. And this is actually an alternate art. They give us a thinking. That is okay. I have no problem. I am not a diva when it comes to roping. It's pretty clear usually when your opponent is like clearly roping and being salty, or just like genuinely thinking, so I am not a diva at all. They do pass to my turn, which is kind of confusing. Dragon's Turtle, are they going to use it on the Tactician so that I cannot? Oh, that's pretty smart. We'll go ahead and tap it just to be mean, but we're not going to be able to make anything out of this. So let's go ahead and draw. Our mana's going to go away, so we just did that out of spite, but you know, hey, this is what it is. Okay, Dragon Turtle. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So let's go for Herald Unites the Elves, I guess. This A-Tyvar Kell is going to be put in a bad spot if we play this now, so I guess we'll just go for the Tactician. And let's attack. Should we? Does this untap yet? Hold on. During their controller's untap steps. So this was not going to untap either, right? So if we swing, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess we'll just stay put. We have no reason to rush it. This thing has Death Touch. I mean, if these things get super big, I think I'd rather just not swing, so So Dragon's Turtle, interesting. I mean, it doesn't untap. This thing is really like wonky. I mean, I think this card would be a little bit more playable if if it did untap on your end. So we get another A-Tyvar Kell. Not optimal, but not bad. Could be worse. And it's telling us to blow all of our black sources. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's go ahead and hedge our bets here a little bit here. And I'm gonna go for A-Tyvar Kell. Here we go. Hello, A-Tyvar. How we doing? I mean, I could get countered, so we don't know that yet. But I have another one. So if they do have a counter, I'd rather them just counter this one, because I have another one. I have another one. Uh-oh. Decisive Denial. Okay, so here comes the 1/1 counters here. Oh, we can actually just pay. I guess we'll just pay. We can, so we might as well. Do they have another one? Oh, they have another one. Okay, we're gonna go to give them a nice. Okay, well, we do have another A-Tyvar Kell, so it's Kell. So not the end of the world, but dang, that was a nail. That was a nail biter. That's unfortunate. Okay, we do still have a Death Toucher. I thought so. Hey, I thought so. We do not anymore. Oh, never mind. I was thinking Blizzard Brawl. They're not even running snow. Hey, just never mind me. That was embarrassing. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and take one of these because that's a lot of damage. I don't want to take that much damage. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Go down to 12. I think it's manageable. We still have a A-Tyvar Kell. And I think I would rather get out the Herald Unites the Elves, to be honest with you, first. So I guess I'm just going to play as if they don't have a counter, because yeah, I think we just can't really play scared here. So let's just go for Gosh, they keep doing that. I don't know. I mean, I hate when they do that. Let's go ahead and do this. So, do you have a counter spell? They do not. Okay, really cool. Really cool.
The true measure of a hero is the length of their saga.
The length of their saga. Not bad. Not very, very noble of you, A-Tyvar. So, I'm going to go for Herald Unites the Elves here. We can always create a 1/1, a little chump blocker, or we can untap this, depending on what is better. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh, I guess we'll just go for another Canopy Tactician, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. Or we go for a Death Toucher. Hold on, what can we do here? Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for Canopy Tactician, and then let's just create a 1... Or do we want to go this, or do we want to create a 1/1? 1/1 kind of doesn't do a whole lot, right? I guess it creates a chump blocker. Screw it, let's get a chump blocker out here.
There's enough glory for all of us.
There is enough glory for all of us. There's no doubt about that, A-Tyvar. So, oh my gosh, let's see. This will be kind of close. I guess we can use the Canopy Tactician. Gives all of our creatures a buff, which is really nice. We can just bounce off the turtle, and I think we can just chump block this. Yeah. It's kind of close, though. Do we even want to chump block? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's just wait for them to attack, because they could do a ton of different things here. Wow, and they don't even attack. Wow, we get another A-Tyvar, which is kind of annoying, because we can't do a whole lot with that. Oh, gosh, yeah, it's kind of annoying, actually. So we got all the A-Tyvar. I mean, we are running 4 A-Tyvar, so I do think this card is very important. So... Okay, go ahead and get me thinking here. Do I want to use the +1? Or do I want to just keep churning out green elves, or... I think I just want to keep popping out elves. Like, I mean...
They will remember our names together.
Yes, they will, A-Tyvar. What do I do here? I don't really want to swing, because that feels like a trap, so I don't want to do that. Do I just play another A-Tyvar? I mean, I think I'm going to. I mean, what's the odds that they have... if they counter, I mean, it just doesn't matter. So I think we're just going to play another A-Tyvar. I think that's probably the best move here. I just don't see why... They don't have, like, Planeswalker removal. Wow. And I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Holy crap. They just copy our A-Tyvar.
What do you mean you haven't heard of me?
Oh, man. I didn't see that coming at all, so... Okay. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll just... At this... Yeah, okay, hold on. What can they do here? I know I'm taking a long time, but it is what it is. I think we're just gonna put this on the Canopy Tactician. If we swing in here, I mean, we could kill everything, right? They would have to like, oh, they're just gonna take it. Okay. I think at some point we do have to be like a little bit aggressive. And A-Tyvar's gonna come out. Their A-Tyvar that they stole from us.
Of course, I'm here, Matilda. Just join me in battle.
Oh, a forest. Oh god. Okay. So let me see here. I actually have never played with this card before. Whenever an elf you control attacks this turn, target opponent controls gets -1/-1. So is that for every elf? Is that for every elf? I guess we're gonna. I think so, right? Whenever an elf you control attacks this turn. So I think that is for every elf. So I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can just pick off this. Seems good. Okay, well, I mean, let's try it out, I guess. I guess we'll put the this on the Tactician. And yeah, we'll swing out. If we're wrong, then we're really wrong. Yeah, okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So we'll go ahead and just pick off this. Oh, and we take it. Let's go. These elves are a blast. Morty from Fed? Is that okay? Hey, what's going on here? Okay, let's test out these angels. Good lord, these elves. Okay, I don't have any black sources, but maybe with the Sentinel, and we are on the draw, so we get another shot to draw a black source, but I think the Sentinel might be able to set us a little bit straight with the Elvish Warmaster. So our opponent takes a mulligan. We gotta give them the friendly mulligan hello, as we always do on this channel. Nobody likes to get a mulligan. You need a friend. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan. So let's see what you got here. And what do we got? Ooh, A-Skemfar Elderfall. I'm actually not running that card right now. Maybe I should. Let's go and drop the Sentinel. Let me review this again. It enters the battlefield tapped, which is the part that I hate. But then up to one target creature you control gets -2, and then create 2 elves. And then activate it only as a sorcery. So yeah, I kind of don't like it. If it didn't come in tapped, I would be all over it. But just the fact that it comes in tapped, I can't really, you know, I just can't. So, okay, we got March of Wretched Sorrow. I actually really like this card a lot because this deck has a lot of different ways to just generate a poop ton of mana. So let's go ahead and drop this. And we can drop that, or we can block, so pretty good matchups right here. Go ahead and slide this over, but we are going to need another source of, or another land, rather. Definitely got to get another land. So this is, I guess we both, great minds think alike. We are going to do this right now, and they're going to kill the Elvish Warmaster. Do I want to tap this for the black so that I can use March of Wretched Sorrow? I think we're going to. I know it sounds nuts, but I kind of want to just get rid of this without getting rid of my Sentinel. So let's go ahead and pay 2. We're going to have to get rid of the Herald and target you. And this is only other elves or berserkers, so this will die. So yeah, they die, we die, everybody dies. It is what it is. Okay, not too bad though. We're gonna go for the Blightblade, and now we can go for the Avenger with the help of our Sentinel. So, you know, hey, we're doing the most we can with our 2 little land here. Gosh, we really need another land source. If we can get into another land source, we go for Herald Unites the Elves. Oh, wow. So we're both looking really rough. Okay. Hopefully one of our creatures dies here, and then we can draw a card. So just gonna have to swing in, drop the Blightblade. Okay, at least we got some death touch. If they put out some things, we can just go for the Blightblade. So okay, oh man, we need at least one more black source so we can get into this Canopy Tactician. Other elves you control get 1/1 is so good. So they kill our A-Skemfar. We get another A-Skemfar. I think we're gonna do it instead of just going aggro. Like, we don't have any real presence out here, so we're just gonna tap this out. And yeah, it's just, man, this is really rough. We're both just begging for some land here, I'm assuming, because they're not doing a whole lot. Nice. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and, hey, what a crappy matchup for both of us. We're gonna, okay, okay. So we're back here at the hideout with the post-game wrap, and I gotta say, wow. I mean, the first thing I can say is this is one of the most fun decks I've ever built. That's for sure. I'll tell you what. I mean, what a blast. Competitively speaking, it's also very, very viable. I forgot to put this. We're going to go ahead and put this at 3. I'm not sure what I'll change. I mean, the Realmwalker is still pretty good at 2. it just feel weird. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna cut. Maybe a A-Tyvar Kell or something. But I do think March of Wretched Sorrow needs to be at 3. It needs to be a little bit more prevalent, probably, especially because you're not always gonna go first on every turn. But other than that, I don't know what else I would change. I haven't really delved into all of the other options for elves. I know there's quite a bit of them. There's at least like 3 or 4 different elf cards that I haven't really tinkered with. I think they're either kind of weak or like this is kind of just like the nitty gritty of the elves, and I wanted to make a video of it. So this is the deck here. You can tinker around with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, you can brew yourself. I mean, you know, feel free to take my idea and you can net deck it. I have no problem with that. But you can also change it and tell me, hey, man, you're dumb. You should be doing this, and that, whatever. I mean, that's fine. Hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to have fun. And yeah, the Alchemy Elves. I'm glad that Alchemy does this kind of stuff. I know I said this a little bit in a match earlier, but I'm just really glad because look, elves are fun, and like now they're decent, and they're not like broken, but they're still good enough to play. And I just don't see why the community is just so negative about it. Like, elves are fun, and they're good now. So like, let's just enjoy what we have. This is the Alchemy Elves. So that's all I got for you today. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how ugly I am in the comments below. Just do something that really helps out the algorithm. And I'm trying to grow this bad boy into the biggest it can be. But until the next time, I will see you on the next episode. Man, oh man.